This is my third video of my build for Testors Dodge Hemi 426 race only motor. Up to this stage, all the mechanicals are done and it is identical, except for the base, to the normal Dodge Hemi 426. The race only version actually has fewer parts on it than the standard issue model. It deletes all of the vapor return lines and doesn't have a power steering pump on it. Now what I've done here is, normally these run on a 4.5 volt system, and normally if you push this button here, it turns on the sound and the motion for 1 minute. I prefer that the sound can be cut off. It can be sort of obnoxious. So if I push this button, it'll start. The noise. And if you want to shut it off, you can turn that off. The noise will continue to be on for a minute unless you shut the button off. And the motor, I didn't like it timed for 1 minute. I like to be able to turn it on and shut it off at will. So I installed a second button over here that begins the rotation of the motor. The valves and the pistons are all working, and I can shut it off whenever I want. Now I want to show you a peek at the bottom where I rewired it. If you can see, I put a 9-volt battery in here. A 9-volt battery is powering the motor as opposed to the 4.5 volts. The 4.5 volts, which consists of 3 AA batteries, only powers the noise. Installed the on-off switch here for the motor, and then there is a kill switch for the noise underneath. Because once you get the valve covers on, it's kind of tough to picture all of the valves working. But as you can see here, you have to look closely. They are all working. Sometimes it is easier to look at from this angle. And the other side. Camshaft is turning, lifting the push rods. Pistons are going up and down nice and smooth. Thanks for viewing.